Happy Monday, September 14th. We've got a great week ahead of us. I'm so looking forward to seeing you either in person or on Zoom for this week's board meeting. It looks like we've got about 60 people committed to be at the board meeting, 30 in person, 26 via Zoom. To remind you, if you still want to come in person, we'll be in a tent. So we'll be outside at the Kalamazoo Country Club, and we'd love to have you. There's a reception following the board meeting. Please invite your significant other. We'll be outside. We'll be safe. But it's a time for us to get together in community, to share our passion for the community, and to talk about what we can do to make sure post-COVID we're coming out of this incredibly strong and really one of those places that we want to brag to our friends about. We had a great week last week. So it's been actually 2 weeks since we've been together. So as you'll remember, we announced 1,434 small business restart grants. We had about 800 though that we couldn't fund. So we know the need's dramatic. That averaged $5,000 per grant. So those checks are going out now. It's a big endeavor, but we know it's really important and impactful, and that 60% of the recipients were either women, people of color, or military veterans. The state, that's double what the state asked us to do in terms of commitment to serving those groups. We also this week were able to arrange for a grant through the state, or actually a loan, a very low interest loan to the state for the Sports Dome and Schoolcraft to continue their operation. Again, that's through CARES Act funding. We kick off First Up this week, which is a brand new class of young and emerging leaders that we're very excited about. And then we kick off a brand new program with Advia Credit Union, where we have a contract for 80 of their managers on resiliency training. And if that's something your company's interested, we love to talk about how we bring that to you, how we can be your outside trainer on a lot of those things around resiliency and mentoring and creating a culture of winning. So we'd love to talk about that with you. We also spent 2 days last week with the governor of Delaware. So he joined us via Zoom with 6 site consultants from around the nation, where we help them better understand what the offerings are and continue to grow a Consultant Connector C2. I also have some quick thank yous. So first, thank you to Imperial Beveraging that increased their council contribution to the Legacy Council level. And then Gibson Insurance and Consumers Concrete both increased to the Council Economic Advisor level. And we're very grateful for that. And so we got lots of amazing things going on. I also need to thank those of you who have stepped up and continue to support First and 42. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, MEDC, Chupan & Sons, the Kalamazoo Symphony, all in the last 2 weeks have stepped up and financially supported us, making sure that we're burdening people with knowledge about the great things going on. One of the things we asked last time we were with you is help us sign up your employees. Ziegler Auto Group made sure that all 2,000 employees were getting First and 42. We'd love to do that with your company. AVB has stepped up, thank you, Greg, and are making sure their employees are getting it. It's a great publication. It's really about falling in love again with the community and understanding a single positive voice for the community. I'd be remiss if I didn't have a big shout out to Tom Webb. Tom has just been announced that Tom is joining CenterPoint Energy, a Houston-based statewide and Texas energy company, as a senior advisor to the CEO and chairman. And so that's an incredible role for Tom to continue to learn, to continue to engage and give back. So we're blessed to have amazing board members. We'll ask you that we're about that time of year that we look at new board members. So if there are people in the community you believe should be joining our board, we'd love to hear from you. On the rare occasion, if you know somebody or yourself who just doesn't have the time or things aren't right and need to transition to the emeritus board from our board, please let me know that too. But really, it's about how do we make sure We are broad, impactful, committed, and represent the community on growing our economy going forward. We're blessed to have you as on the board of Southwest Michigan First. I so look forward to being in person with 30 of you. We got an impactful, long board meeting. It's going to be a long day, but I promise you great food and beverage after the meeting, and the meeting itself will be impactful and be something you'll enjoy. Thanks. We look forward to seeing you on Friday. Have a great week.